was super happy to find out that a friend from 6 years ago came back. So I was thinking, what was I gonna do today? Because weekends usually have busy schedules, and I was like, well, we could do Miri, or we could do everybody's favorite character, mostly the girls, honestly, Lethor. So Lethor, she is very interesting, very dynamic. Like most characters, created to have her to fight as hand-to-hand combat, martial artists, things that revolved around independence without a weapon, hard surface weapon. And it also feels like empowerment to when you pick a character that doesn't need a weapon. Most of the time, people are drawn to her because of the way she fights. And she fights like some of the characters in like Naruto, like Sakura, and like all those that are like martial artists related. So we're gonna do story mode with her. I've already assigned her counter on my keys. And we're gonna do an hour and a half session like I did with the other one. So yeah, I also gave her a, yeah, this is what my Lynn has, but it fits her mostly. So okay. I didn't dye too much on her as well. I also gave her the all curves that dress that I started to clone others from. There are other dresses that I cloned. I like that when I get an outfit because of the gremlin race, I will also sometimes split it to different ults so that each one has the authentic outfit rather than picking it from the same character. So like Lynn has the fluffy sweater shirt, and then Lynn also has the dress, and then so on. There's like different outfits, and Dilly has the Coochie coaching set as well. So I kind of just play around based on their body type, so that's what I lead to. A Fallen Guardian. Okay, so she's like right in like season 3, so we might do some farming with the current dungeons there. So Lethor is not trying to be, mean or rude. I say this because I've seen a lot of female players choose her over other classes, and it's because that dependency to fight on your own. So she definitely attracts the female audience more than the guys. So it's empowering even for me when I play her to feel like I don't need weapons, I just need my fist. So it's very interesting. Now in her story, she has the ability to smell auras, detect people, can read energy, which kind of makes me think, why didn't they make her into a magic character rather than a regular attack class? But I guess they wanted to make sure that even from according to her clan, she would be able to navigate regardless without the need of magic. Because it's true in real life, there are people that can be perceptive and don't really need like tools like magic to read people. So That makes sense for the most part. Typically, martial artists. I'm sorry, twister tongue. Typically, martial artists are taught to be perceptive. They're taught to be able to read between the lines because they're going to be confronted with enemies. And so, of course, you need to read people's actions and gestures, not just to like get to know them, but once you get to know them, you'll know how to like maneuver their attacks in a when it comes to like fighting and all that stuff. Where am I going? This place is I'm always getting lost in between. I would have picked her like everybody else, but I invested too much in Silas, so I said nah, I'd rather stay with what I got. And yeah, also she reminded me of Ahsoka from Tekken. I was just kind of, I will say, mildly disappointed that in her storyline, Lethor is kind of depressing. Because usually in fighting games, the fighter classes are typically optimistic, they're flamboyant, they're not like, they're always in the energy to fight instead of, you know, being depressing. But I guess they wanted to make sure that was a little bit of a subtle quality about Lethor in general. That she's, you know, sweet and kind, but somehow doesn't live up to the expectations of, you know, regular fighters in every other game. That is, especially when you're playing it on Xbox or like GameCube. So I guess that's probably a good thing. Not always expecting she's happy, but rather, I think it's because of the growth thing. They want. When you grow with Lethor in the Mercenary Lounge, you learn why she's sad. You learn why she has like this insecurity, and then when you learn over time her, what you call it, this thing is so long, oh my god. You learn how to build that trust and confidence back into her. You learn that instead of expecting happiness from a character like her, you grow and earn that happiness with her. So I think that's the development direction that they're going with. My god, this place is so long. I remember why this was so long. Like, this is why you do it once and that's it, and you never go back to it. Unless you explore it like I do. For, you know, scenery reasons, conceptual reasons, like if you're an artist like me, maybe you want to look into something that's a little bit luminescent, a little dark, and then you remember this part of the game. You're like, oh, it has ruins and traps, like an actual ruin when you go to travel in real life. You know, like the Egyptians and the Incas, all that stuff. I think sometimes he lags when you do him in like Ian Lancher, and I'm like, ugh. But this will be quick anyway, so. That pose she does right on the air. So we continue. I had some coffee, so I might end up stepping out to just go to the restroom really quickly. So, yeah, just letting you guys know. Okay. We're gonna continue. We could get her across the story so she can catch up to the rest. Oh, I remember Ancient Braha. It's been such a long time. I actually enjoyed, you know, this concept between life and death. Like timelines is how was affecting this part of the story. You have to go here, pick a side. Dodge and defense do not work, and then so you can't use your ult here. That's how I remember this. It just doesn't. We have to kill one of them, and then yeah. It would be done. Oh wow, I got a shield. You can dismantle that or use it to craft for your expertise. So if you end up grinding these places and you get those, keep them with you so that it makes it easier for your expertise to get to where it needs to be for like artisan level. So that way, because I made a video regarding that. So if you guys end up farming these areas and you get a drop from it, don't sell it. Use it so that you can get your points up to 399. So then it makes it easier for you guys not to spend so much gold just to craft a point. So then you save yourself a lot of time and gold. But if you manage to reach that point, you can still dismantle and get some essences back, or fragmented seal power fragments. So there will be that. Let's see. Beckoning. I'm just gonna grab all these just to make, just in case. So, or you can also keep them for vanity. Vanity items are some people that are very attached to the old relic stuff of the game, so it's always good to keep them in case someone may offer you a price range for those things. Like I've seen before I left the American server, the American Discord server, I noticed some people actually do really like relics of the game. They're very attached to the old relics. They keep it as a memory font, as recordings. So you never know. Someone may actually like what you have and offer a price for it. So, like a collector's thing. So I'm gonna just get rid of the little bubble in the head.
I feel happy.
Okay. Samony, Redmond. Okay, so we're gonna go through, I think. I don't remember this part, but we're gonna find out regardless. Oh, I thought it would be the snow area, but I guess it's not the snow area. remember when it was a hard time to beat up the bear. But now they're easy to beat up. Eternity Earth Crystal. Oh, the crystal that you actually need to make pots. Like exquisite pots, I guess. Oh, it's the same thing, just a copy of the same, what's that, Ecadus? Ecadid? Ecadus, I don't know. Ecadus, I don't remember his name now. Hey, make you go through all this again. I'm surprised I know where to go. Like I remember. I don't necessarily need to beat all of them up, so I need to just get across. Get across, get across, get across. And we're here again. Okay. Jiggle Figix. Here's the trap. Okay. Can you not come out of here? Oh my god. Oh, there it is. Stop. Really? Oh my god. Crap to make him fall. It's not working. It's not working. It's this one probably. Or maybe I'm just dumb. Right? Ha! He fell down! That's funny. Okay, should be going to the next one. Okay. And this is where we meet, wait, not sure if we meet him yet. Return to town. Can use the restroom quickly. Okay, I'm back. are gonna beat him up. I was looking at something, sorry. I was wondering why am I getting a lot of acne? It's like, pardon me, 5th day of my period to end. So I was like, why am I feeling like... No, this girl thing. And Google, make a bunch of Google searches, like, wait, am I on, like, and Google says this because your body's still getting rid of testosterone from your body. This is overfloating, says... You have a small amount of guy hormone in you still. Like, oh, well, that's kind of of makes me cautious because I'm like, okay, so I can't really eat chocolate again, but I can still eat coffee. It's because when I consume chocolate, typically it has some fats in it, depending on the brand. I like milk chocolate, so it's different. But typically I don't really get a lot of acne by eating it. Dr. Mir. I like saying his name. I was also thinking of showcasing how I do the banners or the cover photos.
Oh,
for fun.
what brings you here?
Or just simply for you guys to get an idea how I do my cover photos. I do use Photoshop, but it should be the same for those that use GIMP. Maybe slightly different because Photoshop and GIMP are kind of almost the same, but one has more feature tools. Usually you use the pen tool to outline what you're trying to outline and copy and paste it to another file so that instead of using one of the what's it called, like if you're trying to outline a piece of character onto the background, then you outline the right graphic and the character fits without having to look from a distance, smushes or outline cuts, so then it looks much more cleaner than having to randomly use one of the selection tools that aren't as accurate as the line tool or the pen tool. When you do the pen tool, it gives you the ability to select by hand, manually obviously, to put in the what's it called, outline. Let's say if I take a picture of Lethor, I need to outline all of it, and if there's some areas that are like, in the way, and then you accidentally copy that, overall it looks kind of weird. It doesn't look like she's in that photo frame. It just looks like she's been taken out. Looks like we call that in design world, we call that renders. Rendered images. That one shot. I need to get oil for all my ults, so then they look even shinier. Give you a reason to play. It'd be fun how to market this properly. Okay, so. Okay, so we've seen this before on the other side. So we're not gonna take too much time looking at it. We're gonna go through the battles. Give Lethor time to shine. Okay, then we continue. Merrick. Okay, we go to Merrick. go through this again. Abandoned ruins. Okay. Okay, I have a habit of doing that, the guild thing, because I'm either marking the guild missions or I'm looking at if anybody applied. But usually now the game tells me if there's like a little circle now, a little blue circle on the flag of the guild, it means someone applied. Instead of glowing. I still miss the glowing one though. It glows. The flag glows. So some of my characters are at almost at the same timeline. That's okay though. And she reached level 121. Alrighty, sorry, I was checking something. I was checking to see if me putting just the name, the character's name on the live stream would be anything, but it looks like it doesn't matter, so as long as the name is there, that's all. It should matter, at least. So we're gonna attempt to get on his back, because I didn't do that in the last one. I think it was in the Lynn one? I don't remember. Come on. Come on. Let me get on your back. Unless it's too late to get on his back now. Yeah, it's too late. You say go to the general store? Yeah, this is it. Oh, the general store. Alright, see, I almost got lost. But it's okay. I will. I mean, I could just use teleportation, but now they say they removed like the 2K thing, so it doesn't matter now. Unless you're really, really lazy. You just don't want to walk around for a few seconds. So it brings us back to Berg. And we need to go to... You already received your reward. What reward? Oh. Okay. We continue. Shatter Well, we were once there. Now we're going to do it again with Lethor. Alrighty. God. So like most characters that have counter or parry in them, you want to try to do combos first, and then in between that you can do the block or the counter in between that. It's fun because after you do a counter move, it summons another strike, which is very satisfying to witness. Oh my god. The corrupt ones are always violent. But I like that in the story they tell you when it comes to the storyline of certain bosses why they are super violent. It's because they were actually the most gentlest of creatures. They were never meant to start a war or fight. They were like brainwashed into fighting. Which is why I kind of don't, you know, I see when I fight a boss, I'm like, oh, this boss was designed to be evil, but not really, because the whole lore of the game is that they got corrupted, and with that corruption, it led to catastrophic events that as the player have to endure, just like anything in life, honestly. Okay, so Gertrude, Flawless Light. Here into the rift. I was forgotten. No. That's usually suited for players that left for a long time and then they got to that point in the story and they're like, oh yeah, I was really forgotten. So I'm gonna put that as my title. I was forgotten. I had repped and everything, now I'm gone. Come on. Oh my god. Whee! Luckily she's wearing the right types of panties, because in my other character, I think Belle was wearing something that I was like, that does not look good on you. But there's not much I can do, you know? I'm like, well, it is what it is. So, I mean, if that's attractive, sure, why not? I will not fight you on that, but I would like my, you know, my girls to look nice, you know? Me being a woman, you know, I would like all my females to look beautiful. Someone's winning the gacha game. That's awesome. Proceed. Yeah, proceed. I did do a gacha review recently. I just haven't uploaded, so I'm sorry. They typically take a little bit longer to review because the game has provided more outfits. So that is why I haven't been uploading them. So instead I'm uploading now live streams per character. That way every character gets a chance to shine from my channel. So you know that I'm here and I'm active every day in the game. So you know, it'll make it fair game. But what am I doing? Oh, wait a minute. I am okay. So when it's Gohan, it stays where it's at. Skip the Inglu Call of Goddess, instant skip. Yeah, because I just want to get to the battle. You want to skip? Yes. So some storylines let you skip, some of them don't. You can always review them back, honestly. You can always review them back. But you can review them back somewhere over here. Events. Where there was like a little button here that will let you, oh, there it is, story replay. So yeah, these will replay the events of the stories. You get a better idea. Alright, but you're always going to see it anyways through those that start out fresh in the game. They're always going to see the story and they're welcome to read through the story. I find it honestly satisfying to see that even though this is drawn, like the NPC is drawn, and everybody's expecting that, no, we need 3D movement animation. I'm like, I like the first draft to see that they have like a storyline with between the characters, and then it gets thrown into, you know, what's that thing? They what is it? It's like seeing a sketch of the character, and then later you get to see them bloom into animation. That's satisfying to me. I don't know about everybody else, but like, I like it. I don't mind it one bit. Like, this is nice. I get to pay attention who Macklin is and who he is, and then I get an idea in my head that like maybe he sounds like this a little bit, maybe his voice is a little low. So then when that time comes and the character actually is given that opportunity to showcase in 3D, and then they are given a voice, then it's like, awesome! Like a whole anime episode in my head. But yeah. Come on. Twins. They need to make twins as a class. But that would be really interesting. Like, you make a twin. Other than Arisha and Era, they're not really twins. They're like sister. One was born later than the other. But if they imagine they actually had twins as classes, one kind of wield a different weapon, and then the other one kind of wields almost the same weapon, but a little bit different. Kind of like a twin dynamic type of class. That'll be fun. Maybe that's what they're planning to. I don't know. I'm just going up with ideas. Maybe next one could be like, how do you know so much? I'm like, I don't know. I know too much. Forgot if he's a little bit, like, he's nice, but a little bit, I don't remember if he's like one of the ones that are also kind of a show off or something, but okay. We're gonna continue. Okay. When the door doesn't want to open. I just remember something. I am so dumb. I am so sorry. We're gonna pick the golden polar bear. I mean, not polar bear, panda. They can help us with our farming. Ain't it cute? Okay. Come on. It looks so different in the lighting, but then it changes to the lighting pose anyway, so yeah. We're going to go through this. The Hell's Messenger. Okay, we're gonna go through this. Open sesame, open sesame. Okay. I I still like the mechanic. Oh my god, I never noticed the lava up there. Me navigating through all the environments in here. I'm like, look at all the lava! Ow! Stupid ball rock thing! Where's the... Oh my god. Stop being annoying. Die. And then there's the other one over here. Come on. Come on. Open sesame. Ooh, shiny. Like her orc crystal. Okay. I always fall whenever I try to go through that little trap, but oh well. Okay. Wrong way. Okay, we're going here. She has luminary talents, so that means I can get all the orb that I need. Also useful for 105 mats, and then you can also craft them for exquisite pots. Okie dokie. Where's this? There you go. There. I just noticed the little baby has a little crown. Oh, that's so cute. So cute. It has a little crown. Hey, come here. Come here, come here. Oh, I never noticed that. That's so cute. Look at it. It's a little crown. Oh, it's so cute. I'm sorry. I'm attracted to cute things. I can't help it. And we're back here again. And Royden. I'm trying to remember. Royden is usually kind of an asshole, but it's like he's somehow right in some circumstances of the story. Trying to remember. Maybe I should read through it because I'm trying to remember, because it's hard to remember the whole lore. You have to go read through it for like 20 minutes or so, depending on how long the dialogue is. And I'm just like, wait a minute, I'm trying to remember. Was he good? Was he, oh look, it's his brother before he turned into a monster. To saying that inn exists in a place like this. Are you the owner? Yes, it's an honor to have you both, Lord and Captain. Haha, what good spirits you have guest often? My father owned an inn, and I had a dream of carrying on his ideas. I decorated this place with his voice in my heart. Aww. But the inn is not that bad. It's actually spacious, just missing some things. Look, they still have cobblestones and barrels here and there. I actually kind of like this, maybe because kind of almost looks like the hallway of Dark Souls in the beginning of that game. But I like it. I like like it has a like different dynamic than the original N Kohen, honestly. And with us here, it will no longer be a danger place to stay. Will protect you from the former attacks. And what a relief that the Oracle says. See, Ronan is actually more polite than his brother. we thank the will of the goddess. I am grateful for her mercy and you for your correction. Ah, it's the red-haired mercenary. It's what? I haven't seen her in a while. She's asleep at the moment, but there's no lasting injury. But apparently, she is very fatigued. My lord, will you be staying much longer? Still unwilling to call me brother, I see. Let's see, if my relative was like the king of something, yeah, I wouldn't want to call them a relative name. Still holding a grudge on account of the Viscountess? Not at all, brother. That was a close one. Yeah. It was gods, I'm still reeling. Anyway, does the Lord live in a castle, do you think? I love to live somewhere like that. Don't we all? Don't we all want to live in a castle? Maybe not all of us, because in the castle there's like a lot of things to do. There's a lot of space and a lot of running around. Yeah, that's just an idea that I threw in. Colin, will you escort us to town? I'm curious to meet the folk there. Ah, well, welcome everyone. Everyone seems to believe in him, save for Macklin, perhaps. We're managing with little food and water we have. Yeah, that's understanding. How secure is our surroundings from ambience? It's not totally safe, but at night it's enough to simply maintain a basic watch. There's a temple in town, a formal temple. You see, it was built by our ancestors, captors. It must be destroyed immediately. Wait a moment, the magician of the pot of curve said any structure like that should be left alone. Why? It's a hectic temple. Wow. This man has hate towards things. It's easier to defeat an enemy if you know well in his religion. Oh, see? Like the one say, you get to know your enemy the closer you are to them. Not something I would like, but that would be like infiltration, you know. Get information from people you don't really like, but they think they like you enough to be near them. We will liberate your town from foremost control. The first step is to break through the surface above ground. Above ground. Do you know which way to go? Another option is an old trail in the north. It's reported to have passable terrain. We will march as soon as the troops have regained strength. Yeah, that's books to write it. Obey the Lord command. I swear, they need to manifest this story to life. Like, every time I'm reading it through, it's like there's comedy, there's lore, there's drama. It's like a perfect recipe for a movie climax. And I'm just like, when are you gonna make this into... It's just rich dialogue, rich script. Like, I'm like screaming. I'm like, when are you gonna make this into a movie? Or maybe episodes would be cool. Probably a movie will set it off really fast, honestly. Or like movie 1, 2, and 3. Like Harry Potter, they did it. So, but that's just an idea. Because I'm so passionate about this game. It seems my brother is having a bad... Wow. You should leave for now. I must be off myself. Where are we going, my lord? The reinforcements will arrive soon. Shall I greet them personally? It seems we need your help again. Please take us to a place they call the final destination. Wow, they just literally had to throw it in there. The final destination. That is rich. Really rich. But that was before the Destination movies were out, I think. But let me look that up just to like, you know what I mean? Just to make sure that wasn't all true. But let's see, Final Destination. You know the Final Destination movie? Okay, so this was created Let me see. Find a destination. This was created. Yeah, probably has nothing to do with the story, anyways. But this was created in 2006, so this was before. Yeah, this was before the game's development, but that's probably where they took ideas from. Who knows? Okay. Why is it in the corner? Oh my god. Come here. Like, literally. You know what? I'm gonna do my all on you because you are annoying. There. The neighbor's always making noise. It's so really annoying. I'm so sorry if you heard that. Okay, it's reached an hour and there's probably gonna be people coming in, or mostly my father. So we're gonna stop the live stream here so that I really don't like disruption. So it's almost like 5 o'clock. So, oh my god, this is just gonna skip through it. Once again, I want to say thank you for those that are currently watching. I've noticed you two are watching, whoever you are. I would do what I can today or tomorrow to finish all of the alts, getting their chance to shine in my live stream, and then afterwards I would do the guys. So after the girls are done, so literally I will go through all the alts, all of the characters, and then the characters with second weapons I will also do them. So like so basically I'm gonna do all of them 1 hour each, and then I would do the girls again, but to finish their secondary weapon hour-long session, and then the girls will be done, and then I will do the guys, and then the guys will be, you know, all about them. I might do a Silas one, but I feel like Silas is capped with all of the story, so there's nothing for me left to do with him. However, I do have a Silas on my account. I have 2 of them where I can actually experiment what it's like to play Silas differently without, you know, having all of the, for example, all of the, what's it called? Without all of the gear. I'm trying to think about that. I'm sorry. And how it feels like when in the beginning to, you know, just in the guy's part, I'm not gonna do Silas. I'm gonna make him last, make him feel like last, maybe like specially last, so that like save the best for last type of thing. And then we will continue to do, like, from there, after all that is done, I will do more content related to like things that I, you know, wanted to get out of the way, like maybe do a little bit of Photoshop tutorial or Premiere Pro tutorial, things that you guys might want to take out or use in my channel for your own channel, you know, things that maybe you don't know how to use, or maybe you're not sure what to use or what types of designs to use for your own videos, of course. And it's okay. Like, I don't have any problems with that. I actually want, you know, you guys also to be participate in making Vindictus content more lively, more um, attractive. So in your own way, in your own style. So that would be, you know, something fun to do. And then, yeah. Besides Vindictus, I do have other games, but I really want to showcase Vindy first. And maybe somewhere along the lines of things of my career, like animation and 3D work, or filming, or scripting, or simply be one of those days where I just feel like watching anime on a live stream, which is I have many things to provide, many things to show, many things to like, and maybe I'll figure out how to put my camera on somewhere so you guys are like, oh my god, it's you. I'm like, yeah, don't stalk me, please. Well, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time if I have energy for it, for another character to showcase. Maybe in a few hours, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. But yeah, have a great weekend, guys, from all over the world. Have a great start of the week for those are on the next world. And those that are here in America, have a great afternoon, have a great morning, have a great evening, whatever you guys are doing. Stay positive. Make the world your beacon for the first couple months of 2026. See you guys very soon.